Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Performance on Wheels. My name is Austin. I am your host, and today is a very sad day. We are approaching winter here in the state of Minnesota. Salt is coming onto the roads. We are approaching the minus 30-degree temperatures, and it is time for my C5 Corvette Z06 to go into storage. If you guys aren't aware of the story of my Corvette, be sure to check out that link that's popping up in the corner. This is my C5 Corvette Z06, carbon fiber wide body, C7R wheels. It has long tube headers, full exhaust, and that's about it. I've put 11,000 miles on this car this year. I've driven it across the country. I rebuilt this car from the ground up. It was hit by a deer. I swapped out seats. I did so much work to this car, and today we're going to be driving it 200 miles to a family Thanksgiving and then putting it in storage for winter. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I am currently in the middle of building this Ford Maverick into the ultimate daily driver. I am turning this Corvette into a road legal go-kart over winter, but unfortunately for the next few months, we're not gonna have many videos out here on my C5. Let's do a quick walk around on it. I absolutely love the way that the stance on this thing came out. I'm super happy with it. I do have the night drive TV headlights, which adds so much to the look of the front end of this car. If you guys can see the three triple square halos up front, it is such a cool look. And then the way that this thing looks from the back, I do have the Vet lights, LED taillights. Please don't comment on my exhaust. I am really struggling to get it to hang properly. It is a huge pain in the butt. But this thing is about as wide as they come. She's a thick girl. And today, let's go hop in and give her a drive. Let's talk about what you guys can expect from today's video. So I'm going to be holding the camera while behind the wheel of my C5 Z06. I'm going to show you what it is like experiencing this car behind the wheel, what it has been like putting 11,000 miles on it this year so far, and what it is truly like driving the C5 Z06 on a day-to-day basis. Then we're going to try to get my girlfriend behind the wheel and see if I can teach her how to drive a manual transmission on my Corvette before I put it in storage for the year. Then we're going to try to get some reactions out of her family at Thanksgiving and put it in storage for the year. Let's get into it. Just one last look at her absolute beauty. I am really going to miss this car this winter, there's no doubt about it, but it's really kind of cool winter in Minnesota because I put so many miles on a car. It gives you a few months to not put some miles on a car, and we can go skiing and do stuff like that. I also didn't show you guys the seats earlier. If you guys are new to the channel, we have the seats to match the C7R wheels in there. Man, what a fun car. Let's go drive it. The first thing you guys should know if you decide to purchase a C5 Z06 is the fact that they are not flawless. You are going to experience electrical issues, and I have definitely done so in mine. Take a listen to this sound when I just let off the accelerator here. Oh, the pops that the LS6 produces are just phenomenal. But yes, you are not going to be without flaws. Ooh, a Charger Hellcat, that's cool. They're kind of problematic when it comes to electrical issues. They had a lot of grounding issues because the C5 is, well, made pretty much entirely, whoa, good voice crack there, entirely from fiberglass. So the grounding points, there's a lot of them, and they don't work the greatest. So you're going to experience some electrical issues, as in whether it's your ignition lock cylinder, pull key, wait 10 seconds, whether it's your headlights popping up, whether it's traction control issues, ABS issues. You're going to experience them at some point in C5 Corvette ownership, but it's fine because it sounds like that. It is so easy to speed in this car. It's not good. I can't believe I haven't gotten a ticket. Another thing that's kind of cool about the Z06, a lot of people don't know this or think about this when purchasing one. The Z06 was the much more stripped down version of the C5. It was the track ready, performance ready version of the C5 Corvette. It is a lot more aggressive in a lot of different ways, and one of those ways is they took all of the insulation out of the trunk. So it is just a massive echo chamber because the exhaust mufflers or the exhaust itself comes out right where the trunk is. So the back of this car is like a huge echo chamber where it just echoes the sound of the exhaust, which is of course, well, as you can see, connected to the cabin, which makes it sound so unbelievably good inside of this cabin. So good. gosh, I cannot get over that sound, and I will never, ever get over that sound. The only thing that is slightly annoying about that sound is when you are on the highway, since there is no sound deadening, the drone can be quite bad at sometimes. Something kind of funny, when I just made that clip, I got a text from my dad that he said that I hear you. I asked him where he is, and he's at Whitetail. It's a park, and I kid you not, that is a mile from where I got on it. That is how loud the C5 is.
Hi.
Sky.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, it is Sky's turn to finally learn how to drive a manual transmission. She has been dreading this moment. She does not want to learn, but I have told her since the day I asked her out, if we were going to date, she has to drive a manual. So today, we are going to teach her. Now, step number 1, Sky. You have to be able to reach this foot to push that left pedal all the way down. So try to push it all the way down. Nope, you got to scoot yourself forward. So grab the latch under the seat, pull yourself as far forward as you need. What you need to do is be able to push that all the way to the floor comfortably. Nope, so you got to scoot forward a little more. Sky is very short here at, how tall are you? 5'2". Can you push it all the way down now? All right, when I installed these seats, it's very poor design, but unfortunately to adjust them is on the inside here. So Sky, get yourself comfortable, hold the steering wheel. Here we go. Is that comfortable?
Sure.
Kind of? Yes? No?
Good enough.
That looks...
Oh my God.
All right, Sky, so let's give you the walkthrough here. This car has 3 pedals. On the far left is the clutch, the middle pedal is the brake, the right pedal is the gas pedal. To accelerate the car, we are engaging the clutch manually instead of an automatic transmission engaging it for us. So to accelerate the car is not going to just go by taking your foot off the brake. You have to release the clutch to have the car roll. And that is ultimately the main thing you need to learn to drive a manual transmission. Now, manual transmissions also don't have park. So this guy right here is your friend. This is your park. So put your foot on the brake, which is the middle pedal. Use your right foot, not the left foot. Right foot goes on the brake, and then left foot goes on the clutch. Okay? Okay. You are now in drive, technically. Okay? Now this is how you shift the car. So go ahead and put the clutch all the way down to the floor.
It is.
Okay? Do not pull the clutch out. I'm going to show you how the gears work. Put your hand on here. Far left, push up, first. Far left, push down, second. Let it go and push up, third. Let it go and push down, fourth. Push up to the right. Nope, that was push up to the right. Fifth, push down, up, sixth. Since we are at a stop, it does go into reverse, so all the way over here is reverse, but usually there's a lockout once you start going above like 5 miles an hour. So that is reverse right now, okay? So that is first. That is how you always start the car. The master to learning to driving a manual transmission is the start. You need to learn how to roll the car, get the car rolling. Once you learn how to get the car rolling, shifting is easy from there. It really is, because you can just drop the clutch once the car is rolling. So all you have to do is put the left foot all the way to the ground. Is it all the way to the ground? Is your right foot holding the brake?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and put it in first gear. Did you just go straight up, or did you push to the left?
No, I pushed to the left.
Did you?
Yes. Not all the way though.
Okay, there you go. Now you're in first.
Okay.
Okay, now take your foot off of the brake. Your foot off the brake?
Yes.
Now, your left foot, you have to very slowly let up, so don't let it up fast. Just very slowly release your foot from the ground. You're gonna feel some pressure against your leg, and that's the clutch engaging to the rest of the drivetrain. So slowly let your foot up. This car has a V8, so it has a lot of torque, so it's easier to learn how to drive vehicles with a lot of torque than vehicles with no torque.
It's not going anywhere.
It is, just keep going up. There you go. You notice how you hear the RPMs change?
Yeah.
Okay, now let the clutch all the way out. There you go, perfect. You are now rolling. Now do it again.
What?
Push the clutch all the way to the floor.
Okay.
Hit the brake.
Oh, sorry.
It takes a little bit to learn how to use the brake with your right foot. Once you learn how to use the brake with your right foot, you'll be just fine. Okay, and now you do it again. You will learn over time where the clutch engages, and then it becomes a bit easier to drive once you know where that clutch engages at. So right there. Good job, very good job. Okay, now do the same thing again. Clutch all the way in. Every time you come to stop, the clutch has to go to the floor, otherwise you will kill the car. Okay, do it again.
My foot is stuck.
Your foot's not stuck. Your foot's far too tiny to be stuck. There you go, right there. There you go. All right, now go around this corner, keep it in first. This is Sky's last time driving it here quick, and then we'll have another lesson another time. But this way she kind of gets the hang of it. It's a little bit more comfortable behind the wheel. Now Sky, floor it. Floor it. All the way down. Do it. Do it. Do it. Okay, go around the corner then do it then.
No.
Just really quick. You have to experience what it's like driving a 400 horsepower car.
It just did.
No, you gotta feel it. It's just a different experience. Just
Wow.
floor it. Ready? You got it. Go, go, go. Okay, do it again. You didn't floor it. I know what
I'm
this
not
car is
going
like.
to.
You got this. Come on. Just experience it quick. See what it's like. Floor it. Go, all the way down. All the way down.
No, because I don't know how to stop.
The brakes are plenty good. You're just fine.
No.
You'll only get going like 30. Just experience it though.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You
Like 4 times.
No, you did not. You went like 15. Come on. One time. Just do it for me, then we'll be done.
Look, the brake.
And you didn't put the clutch in.
And it said.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Sky's first time learning how to drive a stick. Let's get on with the rest of the video. So we now have to make it to family Thanksgiving, and we have to drive on quite a bit of highways and through Minneapolis. So let's see what the Corvette is like driving on city streets. Well, I failed. I failed really bad at finishing out this video.
First time.
I'm not gonna lie, it did not end well. I didn't expect the old daylight savings thing to kick me in the butt. Started focusing on, I went and looked at a car to buy right after I made that last clip, and next thing I know, the sun was down. So it just happened just like that, and the video ended. The Corvette is gone. It's gone. It's in storage for the next who knows how long, 8 months or so. But this year, I have had more fun owning a vehicle than I have ever had in my entire life. I've had so many memories in that car, and I am never going to sell it. I'm not. I am going to start my small collection.
It's on video now.
Yeah, I'm going to start my small collection, that car being the start of it, of cars that I ultimately find to be the best vehicles. Now, in the description of our bio on this channel, we say that we are looking for the ultimate car, the perfect vehicle at the price point that they're at, the most fun that you can have at the price point that they're at. I found it.
That's it.
I found
Game
it.
over. Channel's done.
The C5 Corvette Z06 is the ultimate car that you can purchase at that price point. At my age, at your age, we've both had the opportunity to drive some incredible cars. And the price point that the C5 Corvette Z06 is at is up there with cars in the $40,000 to $50,000 range when it comes to overall fun and driving experience. Yes, the interior sucks. Yes, it's not the most comfortable car in the world, but that feeling that it gives you when you're behind the wheel of it, the mechanical feeling of that clutch pedal, the way the brake pedal feels, shifter, steering, the way that that car can handle and go around corners, the acceleration feel of the naturally aspirated LS6 V8 that it has. I just find it to be so connected to the road, which so many newer cars lose that feeling of, that car just has a soul, and it has an amazing soul. And I just added so much to it with the wide body, with the wheels, that brought the look there as well. So I just wanted to say goodbye to the Corvette for the next 8 months. I'm truly gonna miss it, but it probably needed to go with how many miles I put on it this year. It's kind of nice almost living in Minnesota in that sense, because you don't put 20,000 miles a year on your fun car.
There's that. And it's a new car every year.
It's, yeah,
Go
exactly.
take it out of storage and it's a whole new experience.
Exactly. So there will be all sorts of cool C5 Z06 content, but it is going to be gone for the next 7 to 8 months. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our channel and enjoying that car with us. There's going to be lots coming next year, but as of now, we say goodbye. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you next spring.